a cabin.
Okay, let's see what this new run has to offer. Okay, is there anything that I haven't said yet? Consider maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. What if I just leave now without meeting the princess first?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'll just follow my heart. Yeah, definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I agree, voice in my head.
That's strange.
Okay,
It looks like this.
so it just leads back to here. Okay,
That's
go into the cabin.
here. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. A warning. Before you, she will lie.
Yeah, she will lie, she will cheat, whatever. You've heard that before. I will take the blade. Enter the basement. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk
What's
down
up, Your
the
Highness?
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay, heard that
With a
before.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Then drop the knife.
I don't think so.
It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
I'll tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And
Okay, we heard that before. Sorry, can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Is it gonna squint?
You stare at the princess, squinting.
It's kind of a funny image in my head.
She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yep, staring contest. Squint even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
Maybe I can.
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
That won't be me. Ah, fine, drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Sure thing.
Against your better judgment, you
Okay,
step
heard that.
forward to speak with the princess face to face.
A relationship? Are you coming out to me?
Ah,
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. How would I get you out of here?
you can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Okay, heard that. How long have you been here? Okay,
Too
also
long.
heard that. What's your name?
She hesitates before.
Also heard that. Okay. I've talked enough. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, Maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm gonna nah, the key's not gonna be there. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Okay.
She
Awfully
speaks
casual about it, as
with
usual.
Complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay, yeah, we've
You try the door.
tried all that, yeah. That's the same as before. I return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Seems like it.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like
sure?
what happens if you do that.
I shall save the princess. See where it
Against
goes.
your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding.
I mean, her personality is different right now, so maybe this will be a different path.
You cut into her flesh.
Yikes.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
You won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Oh, Mr. Narrator, what are your deeper motives?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, no, I can't even slay the princess. Interesting.
Stop that.
I warn her?
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Sorry, I don't mean to.
Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Trying to get me killed. And I can't even slay the princess right now. Okay, interesting.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Okay, that's different.
I'll make this quick.
They're just gonna
Steps
kill me again?
forward and prise the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Yeah, see you in a couple minutes.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
We'll see if it's worth it on the second chapter.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to slay her.
Yep, heard that before. Yeah, just proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
Yeah, she will lie, she will cheat.
No, I didn't.
Oh, was a skeptic.
Just
That's a new
ignore
one.
this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed to the cabin. Is the mirror back? Yep,
The
totally is.
interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I will actually save right here. And maybe there's a branching path if I take the blade or I don't. I'll still approach the mirror.
You walk up to
Can
the wall
try.
next to the basement door. What are you
It's a
talking
ball.
about?
It's a mirror. Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean.
forward
Nothing there.
and rub
Okay.
your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it,
Okay,
must be
I will take the
We should
blade.
keep our eye. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Okay, what will your personality be now?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first? You walk down the stairs.
Oh,
and
you're
lock eyes
chained
with
up
the
a lot
princess.
more now.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
So I can't cut her
Chain
free as
binds
easily,
both her
okay?
wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
I think so, because cutting her off there will be difficult.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve
Yeah,
a
true.
distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here? No. I'm gonna sit down. Have a nice little chat.
Step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
True, I agree.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where we were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I just want to learn about you. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah,
The game.
I remember.
You just lost it.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to
Yeah,
oblivion.
but I've died every single time so far.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
The alternative, okay.
Pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Okay, some interesting development here.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on.
Alright.
Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I mean, ignorance is sometimes a bliss.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
That's so good, I'm just talking to the voices in my head. The other chair on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
So we could stay here for both of us?
Maybe it'll fit.
Forever? Oh, that's kind of romantic.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Okay, so she's also stuck in a time loop.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Yeah, because she's in a dark dungeon.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
Maybe she really is clueless. I don't know.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
You gotta cut off your head?
She seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you
I mean, I'm not planning on slaying her just now.
Obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the first time.
Doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has
I trust the princess a lot more than the narrator.
he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
I don't know.
There is
Carve some wood?
hole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
But the one around your head?
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Maybe she can only die if I stab her in the heart.
Right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless
But I do want to see how this plays out if she like cuts off her head or something.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Not giving you a weapon, I can cut you out of here and... sure, give it a knife.
Slide it over.
No.
There you go.
Absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried
stop
this
controlling me.
last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, you've already tried to take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake.
But I want to see her cut off both her
and do it ourselves.
arms and her
I'm
head.
afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you
Not
got
really.
your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling
Oh boy, here we go.
contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair.
Oh, good
smiling
lord.
Slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Okay.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Oh, that's bad.
No.
Oh no. Watch in uneasy silence. Oh good lord. Oh good lord.
Forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins.
Oh, the scraping, that's...
cartilage.
Ooh!
At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Because she can't die from that, it needs to be her heart.
Huh. So that's her play.
What happens if she slays herself?
She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Huh.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Oh, disgusting.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Hmm.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
So, the princess is slain?
The princess's
Question mark?
eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
And now she's gonna kill me somehow.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Awesome.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
No?
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
By dying?
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger
Is my reward gonna be
You
death?
can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
I'm gonna save here? Can I like, Okay, I can't name those. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna leave for now.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Ah, and that's how we're gonna die.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Does it open? Oh, I can see like the hair strands on the other side of the door. Accept your reward. What will it be?
Open the cabin
Yep, that's
door,
it.
Ready to return to a world saved from certain
That's just nothingness, like the whole story just exists within the story.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
Oh. I get it now. So you actually want to destroy the world because you think it's gonna reshape it into something more beautiful. An eternity of bliss. So the princess is somehow the fabric that holds the world together. Ah.
Okay.
Think so.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't think so.
Hell it is.
That's bullshit. Kind of hoping we get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you.
Tricked me, you bastard.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
I guess that's the only option to slay myself. Didn't you narrate? I'm happy we're happy. What do you suggest then? I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward now. I don't know. What do you suggest?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
So the princess can't
Suggesting
die.
You kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Let's save here again. I'm pretty happy. I like eternal bliss.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. He's just saying things. The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
With nothing to do. Good ending, you did it, you saved everyone.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense. You really don't want to be happy, do you? You know what you have to do.
But I like being happy, are you really going to take it away from me?
That wasn't real happiness. The truth is still out there for us to find, but we can't find it here.
We're not doing that.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry. Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating.
Oh, and now you kill me? What the heck?
Are you killing us?
But why? I just accepted the eternal bliss.
You'll forgive me eventually. You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose? Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
So now the voice in my head is killing me? What the heck?
That's all we needed to hear. It turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating.
Actually it takes about 7 minutes, but okay.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac.
I mean, you lose consciousness after like 1 minute, but then it takes like 6 more minutes for you to fully die. Look, I'm actually brain dead.